Hey guys, happy Friday. Coronavirus update and wholesale real estate for all the flip hackers out there. So guys, what do we do right now? What's going on? How do we take advantage? How do we not only survive, but thrive in spite of the coronavirus? Here we go. All right, guys, so what's been going on the last few weeks? Are we doing more marketing? Are we doing less marketing? Are we doing more deals? Are we doing less deals? Is there more opportunity coming? Is there more problems coming? What's going on? Well, in my business, here's what we're doing. We're maintaining. We're doing the same amount of marketing. We are knowing that other wholesalers are going to get out of the business. Now, Phoenix, Arizona is the market that I'm in right now, wholesaling. I don't know what market you're in right now, but I think that a lot of these patterns are going to be following regardless of what market you're in right now, because we're dealing with a global epidemic with the coronavirus. Now, I'm not going to get into my theories on what's going on globally or anything like that. I'm going to keep it to wholesale real estate, but just know that I do believe there's something much bigger than just economics going on at play here, okay? Or even just health. Leave it at that. All right, guys, so what are we doing? We're maintaining our marketing. We're going to continue to do deals. What have we been seeing with our deals? Well, we've been selling deals. In fact, we've sold several deals. In spite of that, we've been selling them at lower prices. The retail market here in Arizona is still super strong. There's low inventory, although it's gone up a bit and somewhat stabilized in the last couple weeks. However, the wholesale market has been severely depressed. What happened was that 90% of the wholesale deals had been going to people who were using hard money loans, meaning high interest only loans, to acquire these properties, typically with 10% down, turn around and do anything from no to minimal to extreme rehabs and sell them for a profit, and working off smaller and smaller margins as the market continued to creep up. That went away, and hard money lenders said no more 10% money down loans. We now want 25%, 35%, 45%, 55% down. And some of them just said, we're not going to lend altogether. So we had one property that we were going to send out for a $30,000 spread. It ended up being a $10,000 spread. We had another property we were going to send out for a $25,000 spread, and it ended up being a $7,000 spread. Now, when I say they were going to be X and we sent them out for Y, know that I was very confident in X, and this was a very real problem. So right now, what we have is a lot of actual cash buyers are still buying, but they want a bigger discount than the people that are just putting 10% down and working very actively to make a smaller margin. So there is a shift going on. However, in retail, there's a lot of properties that are still selling super quick. So there may be an opportunity for more wholesale deals where you have a great deal from the seller and you actually want to take it down and then resell it. But if you're just getting started, this is not something to even look at, right? If nobody else wants to buy it, you don't want to buy it. That should be your thinking if you're new. And after 12 years in this business, that's still my thinking, okay? So I'm not saying I might not make an exception here or there, but for the most part, the cash buyers will still buy it a couple grand more than me in most cases, or than I have it under contract, or maybe it's not worth taking the risk, right? So be very smart right now, be very diligent. We've seen the stock market come up this week. In Arizona, we've seen the inventory, which was starting to skyrocket, kind of level off this week. We're still at a very low levels of supply, where demand is still exceeding supply. The market's still good. It's just that we are artificially low due to the coronavirus. Guys, I've been doing this a long time, and I got in right after the Great Recession of 2008. I actually got in 2009, and I said, if I can make it in this climate, I can make it in any climate. And I think now more than ever, that is true as I'm going into my second complete market cycle. There's going to be an opportunity either way. Things get back to normal and we go back to normal, or they don't. Prices eventually do go down, and then there's more of an opportunity for buy and hold and to build up that cash flow, which is the ultimate end game for anybody who's in real estate, or at least should be the ultimate end game for anybody who's in real estate, right? Buy rental properties that cash flow. And the last couple of years, look, wholesale's been great, but a lot of times maybe we cherry pick a deal here or there and keep them as a rental, and we're like, gosh, are we really paying this much for a rental? And maybe we cash flow a couple $100, cool, right? But now if the values really go down and we can buy that same property and cash flow $500 or $600 per property, holy cow, things get so much better. So guys, if prices go down, here's the thing, you're going to be able to get deals easier from sellers at bigger discounts, and you're going to be tempted to keep some of them, and you should keep some of them. And the ones that you don't want to keep, you're going to be able to still wholesale them out to professional buyers using cash, okay? And if the market goes back to normal, then it goes back to normal. We just go back to what we've been doing. So guys, continue to do your marketing. If you're brand new, I don't think the moment is the best time to spend a whole bunch of money on marketing. I would spend this time on education and figure out how to position yourself to be ready for whatever happens, whether values go up, sideways, down, doesn't matter. Focus on education. And really, that's the message if you're new or newer, regardless of what's going on in the economy, right? Learn the craft, be obsessive about the craft. If you're getting into wholesale real estate for a quick buck, it's the wrong reasons. Now, 6 months ago or even a month ago, I might have said, hey, you can get in for a quick buck. It's easy. Right now, not necessarily the case. However, if you are passionate about it and you're in it for the long haul and you get in right now, it might be the best time ever to get in and really have a fundamental understanding of how all this works and what's going on, and to position yourself for incredible success in the short, medium, and long terms. But you've got to be committed, you got to be passionate about this, and you got to take action. So be learning the craft, be getting better at the craft. Don't be afraid to market, but I would be very careful with your marketing dollars. A lot of gurus out there saying spend more money on marketing. Oh, and here, buy my white label product. I'm saying watch every dollar very carefully, make sure you're getting a return on it, and make sure that you're able to convert the leads that come in. Because some leads are going to come in, guys, and they still think that the market's on fire. And the market's not necessarily on fire, at least not right now for our buyers that are buying with hard money. So we got to be careful. So we're adjusting our offers. We're committing harder to follow up and educating our sellers even better and trying to get those deals as low as possible so that we can continue to make money at this awesome game of wholesale real estate.